What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here at MattyFish33. If you've been here before, thank you so much. Couldn't do this without you guys. If it's your first time here, like, subscribe, click that bell, get those notifications, follow us along on this fishy journey. Today is the not Sunday swim version of Sunday swim, as it is now Monday, guys. But we are going to talk about everything that's going on in the gallery right now. And I think that I'm going to go ahead and announce who I think we're going to post up for the next sticker battle. Maybe. I'm kidding. Of course we will. Let's go ahead and get that out of the way, actually. So, our next round of sticker voting for our first merch, it's going to be Tangy, our tangerine tiger here. And then we're also going to include Vader in that grouping. I think we're going to put Big Si, our Sila tilapia, in there. And then lastly, I think we're also going to add Rusty, our newly named Eureka Jake, into the mix of that. So guys, let's go check out what else has been going on around the gallery, and then we will come back to the big boy tank and talk about what's been going on in here as per usual. So the cube's doing well. A little bit cloudy in here because honestly I should have did this earlier in the day, but I did it right before I started filming. I don't know why I decided to do that. Well, I mean, I do know why. The glass was a little bit dirty, but, you know, I just scrubbed the glass in here, so we're a teensy bit clouded. But as you can see, it's really just an effect because we are crystal clear. Everybody in this tank doing very well. Our Geo gang up here, steady growing. Same thing with our electric blue Akara, who's putting on some decent size. And also our Severums, our orange spot Severum and our tiger Severum is growing up a little back there. If our chocolate cichlid would move out of the way so you can see him. Sorry guys. But everybody in this tank doing really well, growing up. Our fire eel is doing just fine, even though I don't get him on video very often. Not sure if our Amazon swords, well, the smaller ones seem like they're doing okay. They just got nipped back, but they got new growth, as you can see. Our bigger one, I mean, I guess it does have a lot of new growth. I think it's just in the stage of rebuilding, because I think a while back when we had that Epistalis outbreak in this tank, putting treatment in this tank really took a toll on these plants that are in this water. Also, I have got to find another Anubis and get some more Anubis onto this driftwood. I think that we should definitely get some more vegetation in here. Let me know in the comments what you guys think below. And also, I'm not much of a plant guy. As you can see, a lot of my tanks are hardscape and things like that. And I definitely don't like fake plants. So, if anybody wants to put in the comments below what they might like to see in here plant-wise that's going to work with these fish, let me know. But, you know, everything else going pretty well in here. We do have a little bit of red algae. Well, it's not algae, actually. Sorry. Cyanobacteria, I believe. Because I do put a little salt in the water. It's not salt water, though, obviously. But this will go away in time. We had the same thing on the rocks in the big boy tank before it was really fully established. So, and with all the plant, because we have all these pothos up here, and then obviously all of these plants in our sump, they're going to suck those nutrients out, and that's going to go away. It's not from overfeeding. I don't believe it's from over-nutriating. I think that it's just kind of one of those things that's happened, especially because you see it's here on just some of these rocks. I might adjust my light schedule on this tank. This tank does get the most light daily. It probably gets about 6 or 7 hours of light. Now, it's not always on this higher setting like it is now, but you know, I was trying to do that for the plants. Seems like it may have backfired on me, though. We'll see. I'm working on my plants, guys. I swear. I know some people put in the comments below, oh, it looks like there's not any nutrition for your plants, this, that, the other. I mean, we do have Fluval stratum mixed into this substrate. So there are some nutrients here. And I have put root tabs on these plants when I first put them in. Maybe it's time to do another round of those. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Let's check out Mbuna Mountain. So everybody doing really well in here. I haven't had an opportunity to do much with a lot of these tanks in the past few weeks. As you guys can see, I'm in the midst of working and opening for a new fine dining restaurant, so got a lot on the table there and haven't been able to do too much in my fish tanks as I would like to, as I normally would. That's why progress has kind of been slow. But as you can see, everybody in this tank doing really well. I think, like I've said many times before, we're going to start curating this tank more, moving certain fishes out of this tank, maybe even getting rid of a few fishes. As I've always said, maybe the bumblebee, maybe the Maylandia, they both go away. I just want to give some of these smaller Mbunas and Victorians more opportunity to be the most beautiful fish they can be. And these guys aren't necessarily problematic, but they definitely are the two most dominant fish in this tank. So we'll get there, guys. We'll get there. But, you know, everything going well over here in Mbuna Mountain as well. I think we need to do some sticker voting from this tank too for the final round. So if you guys want to help me out here, pick 4 fish in here. I honestly, I really think that one of the fish in here, if he'll come down so you can see his beautiful gold and barring. There we go. Oh, not really, but if he'll come down where you can see him better, our piebald nyride is a beautiful fish, and I think he would look awesome as a sticker there. That's a little bit better. Maybe even our red top hongi. I'm not sure. Maybe our pullet cichlid. Maybe the thick-barred chitimba or our pearl cichlid. Maybe even two-face. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below who out of this tank you would like to see in a sticker voting. Let's take a look at our Faka puffer now and see how he's been doing. Which he is doing just fine. We do need to get a little maintenance going on in this tank though. Not that I've been lazy about it. It's just that I haven't done anything with this because I know that because this setup is still fairly new also, that's why I'm getting these diatom growths on some of the glass, on top of some of the substrate, and I'm not really sure what the deal is with my plants here. My grass is dying. Like I said, guys, I need to up my plant game, so we're gonna get that figured out. We're gonna figure it out together even, maybe. And then also there is some hair algae growing on this plant here as well. I've kind of been just letting it be, but it seems like it's starting to eat the plant now. Probably not a good thing to do. But our Faka puffer, he's doing just fine. He has one snail buddy in here that I'm not sure why, but he just doesn't want to. Oh wait, wrong snail. So I guess there's 2 snails in here that he's never eaten, even though he eats the majority of the snails when I put them in there. So for whatever reason, he decided that those snails were his friends for now, and he has not eaten them. Speaking of snails, check out all of the Malaysian trumpet snails in this tank. We need to get ourselves some zucchini or something and get them all on it in a cluster and get them out of here, because my God, guys, I'm very lucky that they haven't really spread to any of my other tanks, because I do use the same Python hose when I do my water changes. So let's go check out the big boys now, everything that you've all been waiting for more than likely. And without further ado, the big boy tank. I know we posted up a video yesterday and I said it was a little cloudy because we'd done a water change. I need to do some more glass cleaning in all of my tanks. You know, like, it's not hurting anything though, guys. It really isn't. It's the only thing it hurts is the aesthetic for you guys. It's just biofilm, and there is some algae growth on the back of this tank, which I'm not sure what the deal is there, because I have scrubbed and scrubbed it. I've scrubbed it with my rougher cleaning pad. I haven't gotten back there with my mag float yet, because I need to figure out a way to truly get back there, because as you can see, it's pretty tight. At least in terms of trying to get back there, right? So, but eventually we'll be able to do that, take care of that. And again, guys, I haven't really seen many comments on whether we'd like to see a rescape in this tank or not. Still thinking about that. So let me know what you think below. I think right now our hierarchy is pretty much remained unchanged. Well, I say unchanged, but I mean, there hasn't been a definite tank boss ever since V decided he wanted to take a whirl at it. I think that him, the Buclochromis, and Big Dolph Lundy have been going at it a little bit to kind of determine that, which there's Dolph. I was looking for him, but I'm not sure, guys. So we shall see what happens in this tank too. I think really though the Bucco is going to be the dominant fish. Our Malawi Hawk also been doing really well. Quieted down a little bit, but now he's coming back with the colors. So I think he'd gotten knocked down a peg for a little bit. Our Empress has been trying forever and still hasn't really achieved full color. I just think that with the other fish in his tank, that might be part of what's holding him back. Either that or he's just going to be a really late bloomer. I'm not sure. But, you know, everybody doing very well in this tank, and things are going as per normal. And again, guys, I still think that I'm probably going to get rid of this female Venustus, as I definitely think that she has lymphitis. And I really don't think that I should keep her around, because I am concerned that that might spread to some of the other fish. It's quite unfortunate, because before all this business started with this fish, even though it was a female fish, she was quite beautiful. And you know, it's a little miffing that that happens, but that's nature. And you know, it's not anything that I did wrong. Usually it happens, well, it can happen from poor water quality, but as you can see, that's not the case here. But I think what happened was, this was one of the first fish that I had bought for this system, when I was just kind of testing it around, making sure everything was good. And it came from a big retail store, and I think it's just poor breeding. And I think that's why we've had this effect. There's maybe two other fish in this tank that came from a big retail store, and the rest came from elsewhere. Tangy, our Tangerine Tiger. Sorry, did I say two? I meant three. Tangy, our Tangerine Tiger. Ryder, our Midnight Peacock. But he was also sold as a Midnight Peacock. I didn't buy him out of a mixed tank. And then, where is he? Old Red, also, which is why I think he is a Eureka Rubison's hybrid. Let me know in the comments below what you think about that. Maybe there's some red shoulder in there, but I just think Eureka rubescens hybrid, more than likely, if I had to guess. But there's a good shot of him. For those of you that were wondering and wanted to take a gander in the comments, let me know. But hopefully I'm going to be coming out with some really exciting new things for you guys soon, so stay tuned for that, and I will catch you guys very shortly in the next video. Matty Fish out.